Theater is the same exact formula as psychology, except for one added element. Psychology is think, feel. Think about things that happen to you and allow yourself to feel them. Drama is think, feel, do. You recreate what happens to you in your life through a character, and it allows people to process pain and joy, to put themselves in an adventure of someone else's shoes. It allows the human experience to become a universal. So for many of the kids, it's understanding people far better than you ever did before. It also is a confidence builder. Once you know that you can create characters that are speaking to an audience, a wider audience, in a way that helps us to process the emotion, to cry, to laugh, to want that hero to succeed. Once you know you're capable of doing it, and that there's a lot of people who aren't, you've conquered the number one fear in the world. Public speaking is the number one fear. So, it's a self-confidence booster, but it's also a real understanding of the human experience.
I think the band program and the fine arts programs in general here at Notre Dame mean a lot to the students who are involved. I know specifically for band students, we spend a lot of time together, and it certainly becomes kind of a second home for a lot of the students here, especially at busy times of the year, end of each semester. Christmas performances and spring performances are always very busy. So we end up spending a lot of time together. We're with each other for 2 solid weeks before school starts, kind of getting ready for the school year and getting to know each other. So I think there's a good sense of family and a good sense of camaraderie that exists among the members. And I think that helps kind of breed success and kind of nurtures what we do here, and it helps sustain the program, and it helps us grow. And I think that's a lot of what it means to its members. I think the fine arts programs here at Notre Dame have so much to offer, with performances, people coming to watch performances, people being involved. I think more students are always welcome to join band and choir and participate in the plays. And I think the more students that become involved, the more exposure we get, because they tell their friends about it and they tell their families about it, and the exposure just kind of perpetuates itself. I also think we do a pretty good job of advertising all of our performances through the school's websites and the daily announcements. And it's just a matter of people being interested enough to kind of take that risk and come check out a performance. Of course, the band is always visible at football games and basketball games, and so yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunity for students to become either active participants in the ensembles or the different offerings we have, or certainly good audience members. And I would love to see more involvement on both sides of those, for sure.
Use in every aspect of your life. It doesn't matter if you're doing a job interview. It does not matter if you are speaking in front of a crowd. It does not matter if you are trying to persuade your friends that they should go to this party. It doesn't matter if you're trying to persuade the girl that you love that she should love you back. You are presenting yourself. So speech is something you will use forever, in every aspect of your life. Comedy, if we don't laugh, we die. We have to learn to be able to take a joke, but also to see the humor in life. Comedy is what we all seek out, to be able to make the bad times better, and to have the power to make people laugh is a wonderful, wonderful thing. It's an ambrosia. And as far as drama, again, just like I said before with the theater productions, when you understand people and how they work internally, and you're able to mirror that back, you have an advantage that really means that for the rest of your life you will be able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. It changes how you see the world and how you see the people around you. I do think that there's some things that we could be doing to expand this even further. We've seen in the last 6 years that I've been here, and 3 years when my friend Tyler Beatty was here, that this program is growing very, very fast. And many of the kids that have been involved in it have been successful. We already have one child who is filming regularly, Shameless, because he's working on it in the technical aspect of it, so he's working with a production company. We have a number of kids that are doing professional theater already, getting involved in professional films and web series. So now putting that into our curriculum, I think, would be a really good place to go. Adding more film and on-camera work, a technical theater, like a technical theater class, which would incorporate engineering, design, lighting, the mathematics and the engineering part of it. But also looking at things like expanding, into the realm of the technical and the on-camera will also work with the technology that we have now. People are using Skype interviews, they're using, Skype for conferences. It'll help kids to build that ability on camera, even if they don't choose to be an actor, but they want to use it in, business and just everyday business, to be able to use this technology in a way that benefits them. I also think that as far as playwriting goes, it is also a co-curricular. It's something that we could be expanding on, to have classes that involve playwriting and then directing other kids in those plays, in large part because English and the English department is already trying to teach you about how to construct and break down, deconstruct a play. Now that would give you the opportunity to take that lesson and actually incorporate yourself into creating your own real plays and see what happens when you produce them.
I think the biggest thing we can do is continue to recruit members. I think that's obviously our biggest source of participation. I think we do a really good job of making ourselves visible out at local grade schools. Again, anytime anybody's here for football games or basketball games, or when we're in parades, we're very, very visible in the community, both the school community and the community at large. So I think that's something that's worked well for us over the last few years, and certainly something we're going to continue to do. Again, just continue to advertise, not only we as individual fine arts teachers, but also the school, the other faculty members help encourage students to come participate. Of course, faculty members are always welcome to come watch concerts and participate in whatever they want to do. So, but yeah, I think just continue to be involved, continue to be visible to the community. Those are both very important ways to help build participation, and of course recruitment. It's always very big, so those are very important for sure.